Okay, you guys, so think back to our first day of class. What did we do on our first day? Who remembers?
We learned about the soil.
We learned about the soil. Okay. What did we learn about the soil?
We learned about all the layers.
The layers of the soil. Okay. Who remembers what the layers are? You sort of do? Ashley?
I remember one day.
Hold on, Dominic.
The last one's bedrock, and then subsurface.
The organic layer. Good job. Dominic, what were you going to say?
I was gonna say, on the third day, we learned about all of the like fish stuff and about growing tomatoes.
Okay, so we're going to come back to that, okay? Emmett, what else did we learn on the first day?
On the first day, that I the way to make them out of chocolate.
We made the soil out of chocolate, huh? That was fun with the different layers.
Yeah.
Lion?
I remember. I think it was like the first day we we wrote down the plants and the buds. And
Yeah. We learned about all the different buds, and we talked about the different parts of the plants, right? So plant parts. Good job. Did we cover anything else on the first? Who remembers what we talked about? If you remember, we did something in the egg cartons.
We did plants.
Emmett?
We actually garden.
We gardened. We actually gardened, huh?
We did
Do you remember the rule?
watermelon. We did watermelon, peas, and squash.
We did some planting.
Squash? Yeah, we did squash. Watermelon too. We did watermelon. Why
Who
is
remembers
there a
the rule?
brain sitting over there?
Who remembers the rule for how deep we plant seeds? Addison,
A half
right?
finger.
Ashlyn, you're Addison. I'm sorry.
A half finger. Like how big it is, and then like a little bit more.
Perfect. 1.5 times, right?
I said that.
The 1.5 times rule. Did we learn anything else on that second day? We kind of just talked about
I
planting.
don't remember. Yeah.
And then we actually got to get our hands dirty, and we went outside. We filled our egg cartons with soil, and then we planted our seeds. And we're going to see them a little bit later. They're still under the grow light. Are you guys excited?
Yes.
It looks like a forest is growing in my office. Okay, and then third day. Dominic, what did we do on the third day?
We learned about how some plants can use lava rock. Plankton or some bad stuff falls out of the water, and so they like do an irrigation thing in the greenhouse. So the fish can stay alive, and they eat all that, and they eat all the plankton so they can live.
It was called aquaponics, right? That was a big word, huh?
Hydroponics.
And hydroponics. So aquaponics uses the fish to put the nutrients, and hydro just means water, so it's all a part of hydroponics. Cool, huh? What else did we do that day? Ashlyn?
We used GPSs to find different kinds of weeds.
GPSs and weed science, huh? Who remembers some of the weeds we found?
One was a dandelion.
We found some dandelion, musk thistle, good job.
Was it like black-handed?
Black henbane, good job. And who remembers how we classify those? We had different classes, right?
Yeah.
They were class A, B, and C. And you remember when we set up the field and we had different weeds growing? Which one was the most important to get out of our alfalfa field? Do you remember? Black henbane. Why do we need to get rid of black henbane?
The cow would blow up like a balloon and burst.
Yeah, it'll explode, huh?
There's a marker
Oh,
there.
good.
Why is
All
there
right,
a brain
so
sitting right there?
now we're going to play a game, all right? So what we're going to do,
Why is there a brain sitting there?
we're not going to think about the brain. We're going to talk about the brain later, okay? We'll find the brain later. So what we're going to do is we're going to divide into groups. So we're going to pick 3 of our favorite things that we learned. What were the 3 favorite things that you guys learned?
first favorite thing I learned was the GPS.
You like the GPS with the weed
I
science?
like
Okay.
visiting the greenhouse, and then I like the aquaponics.
The aquaponics. Okay, let's vote, shall we? So whose favorite thing was learning about the soil and making our chocolate pudding? So we've got 3 votes there. You guys can vote 2 times, okay? So, whose favorite part was learning about the different plant parts? And we dissected plants, okay? We've got 1 vote there. What about planting?
I meant to raise my hand.
You only have 2 votes. Did you want to use it on greenhouse and GPS like you were saying were your favorites earlier? Okay.
I did too.
Emmett, okay, let's talk about planting. Whose favorite part was planting? Okay, we've got 3 votes there. All right, and whose was the greenhouse? All right, so we have 3 votes there. And whose was the GPS? 2 votes there. All right. So, with our 3 top ones, which were soil, planting, and greenhouse, we're going to play a game. It's going to be a quick activity, okay? So, we're going to divide into groups of 2. So, let's go Addison and Ashlyn are a group, Dominic and Emmett, and Allian and, I'm sorry, Allie, right? I'm sorry.
One is off
Okay,
and one
so
is
what you're gonna
facing
do in
the
your
other
group-
way.
So what you're going to do in your groups,
Emmett's raising his hand.
it's still recording, so I think we're okay. So what we're going to do in our groups is,
Yeah, still.
so soil group will be Allie and Allian. Our greenhouse group is going to be Emmett and Dominic. And are you guys good with plants? Or the planting part? Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to get your groups and you're going to brainstorm what you learned, and then you're going to get in front of us and you're going to act out what we learned. Does that make sense? So let's say that I'm in my group and I wanted to teach about GPS. So I would get my GPS, this is more the size of a GPS, huh? And I would wander around and I would say, look guys, I found black henbane. And then you guys would then remember which one we talked about. And then it'll be like learning again. Does that sound good? What questions are there?
I was gonna say it's kind of like charades.
Kind of, but we kind of already know which one you're acting out, huh?
Yeah.
So it's just a review, huh? All right, so while you're brainstorming, I'm going to figure out what's going on with my film. So go ahead and talk to your groups and figure out how you're going to act it out.